Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CO-OPed Up. We are four friends who gather around talking casually about anything and some things. Today, I'm joined by my two good friends, Cameron,
It's me, Cameron.
Alan,
What's up?
and Kenny. It's me, Kenny. I'm sorry,
Are you
Cameron.
forgetting someone?
Am I what?
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Am I forgetting someone?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'd forget someone. I mean, you guys are like my closest friends. I wouldn't forget a singular person in this
That's so nice.
space.
You're
Absolutely.
a great friend, Kenny.
Yeah, man, thanks.
I appreciate it.
Well, we don't have a topic to talk about today.
What?
So I guess we'll just talk casually like we do when we're together.
Together.
Yeah,
And usually on this podcast.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when we're together on this podcast or when we're together in real life. Like, what do we talk about?
I think we just make fun of each other.
That's fair. But before we get into that, Alan, how about you tell us about your week? How you been?
I'm pretty busy at work.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Then I come home and I edit videos that I have not put out yet because
At your other work.
yeah. And then I go to sleep. That's my life right now, baby.
Ooh.
I'm trying to finish the videos as soon as possible. Like it's like 4 hours, and I haven't even gone through the whole 4 hours in like a week because I've got to make like mini cuts here and there from like 4 varying perspectives.
Yeah.
I really wish we could somehow get together in like a little editing room and just like
go to
monitor
Starbucks.
each other as we edit. I so want that to be a thing. Because I
That'd
feel
be
like
cool.
if that was the case, we'd get works in terms of editing done so much quicker.
I kind of wish we, worked in an office and we all had our own cubicle.
So we could show each other what we had.
We could just, network and just go out there. People like, hey there, Alan, you want to see what I'm doing? You might be able to help me.
It doesn't even have to be an office. It could just be like literally a room in a house.
Could we get a water cooler, though?
I have a water cooler.
You do?
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose of it? Like, I don't understand why you don't just drink tap water. At least, I know in some places.
Well,
It
the
could be bad,
difference
but-
between clean water you get from the store and just tap water is pretty significant. I think tap
Yeah.
water just feels a lot more dirtier when you're drinking it. It's still pretty clean, right? Yeah, we do live in the Midwest.
At least where we live, yeah.
Yeah, but it still doesn't taste as fresh and purified as the water that you buy from the store.
Have you ever saw those, like, those Tupperwares where you pour water in and it filters it? Those are pretty good.
I believe I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty helpful.
Mm-mm.
But we're going off topic already. I'm so sorry.
We are. How about you? Huh?
Me?
Yeah, tell me about your week. Do it.
Could I just talk about today?
Sure. Today.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I just got back. Well, actually, not just, but around like 10 a.m. I took a eye exam appointment. When's the last time you guys got your eyes checked or examined?
It's not that long ago. I went to go get my eyes checked in order to see if I needed new glasses. So it was probably a couple months ago, maybe back in September.
Yeah, that's what I just did. Luckily, my eyes were pretty good. It's been like 6 years since I last checked it. My vision's pretty much the same, but just slightly worse.
Yeah,
But-
I wonder, how do you take care of your eyes for that long without, making it worse? Especially because I think we all stare at a screen a lot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't worse, honestly, because
Yeah.
I'm on a computer a lot, and it isn't healthy.
Yeah, me
For
too.
my
I'm in the
eyes,
same
at least.
position.
But do you get your eyes dilated for the exam? I'm sure as well.
Yeah, I do.
Then you walk out with those cheap sunglasses that you put on your eyeglasses.
Yeah, like that film or that little plastic.
Yeah,
flimsy
dude,
thing they give you?
I hate getting my eyes dilated. It's like the worst part of the whole experience.
Yeah, I guess so. But I do like that little plastic sheet they give you. I just like it
Yeah,
because it makes me feel
It
cool.
doesn't work that well. It looks terrible.
Yeah? I just
the
feel
thing
so
is,
cool
like-
when I put it in my glasses. I just like, yeah.
Then you probably would have been more comfortable because after I got my exam, we went to McDonald's to get breakfast,
Oh, cool.
and I was like, everything was so blindingly bright.
Oh.
So I went into the store with those cheap sunglasses.
Oh, you actually just bought yourself a pair of sunglasses?
No. I like those cheap ones, the like thin plastic sheet you put on your glasses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, and my dad was also getting his eyes checked, so he also had those film on as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he walked into McDonald's looking like a cheap version of the Blues Brothers.
What?
That's amazing.
That was pretty good. How about you, Kenny? I don't care about myself. I care about you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you care about me so much because I care about me too.
Uh-huh.
You see, this past week, I can't remember my past week too well. I'll be honest with you. I remember a lot about yesterday. What we all did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so get this right. Listen up, everybody. Yesterday, we all killed someone, and that was our previous selves. We all evolved, you could say. And by evolved, I mean we all got drunk and drank a little bit.
We drank a little bit, yeah. I don't know if that. I don't think it's safe to say. I don't remember that first part of what you said. I mean, I may have been far gone, but I don't remember you ever. I don't remember us, taking a life or anything.
No, we ended our own lives, and then evolved. We evolved past that.
Gotcha. Okay.
We eliminated the carbon copy that was us previously.
Sure.
That makes sense.
We gotta. There can only be one.
Yeah, and I also learned that everybody here is a pretty good rapper. We played a Jackbox party rapping game.
Dude, I was impressed with your skill.
Yeah,
Matthew is a fucking legend.
Matthew was good.
Matthew, oh man.
He gets in those references and witty rhymes.
I don't think I've seen Matthew won that rap game quite yet. But last night was something else. I think that alcohol really lit a fire under all of us. It was amazing.
We should just, do that for the podcast.
Just get drunk?
Yeah.
I would, but I'm scared of alcohol.
That's fair.
It's scary.
To be fair, I don't think we drank that much last night. I had 2 beers.
Oh, yeah, 2 beers?
I only had 2 beers and like
5.
a little mead. But that was it.
Well, yeah. Actually, how intoxicating is mead? Like, you drink an entire bottle. It's probably not healthy for you, but like, how drunk would you get?
No alcohol is healthy for you, Kenny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was 10% by volume, so it wasn't that much. It wasn't like heavy. But
it's not like taking a shot.
No. Who was the one who got the most drunk even? Was it just Connor?
I don't know.
Because he had like I don't want to call him out or anything, but yeah.
I think he maybe only had 3 glasses of rum though.
Yeah, and we just had beer though, so I feel like that measures up mostly.
I mean that's it. That's all we did.
If you do the math,
and if you count all the bottles that we did not clean up after leaving your place.
That's fine. I cleaned it up.
It's pretty substantial.
I mean, we had a good time.
We had a good time. It was fun.
Yeah.
I don't remember this past week, though, after yesterday. I think that's...
Because of yesterday.
Yeah, because of yesterday. Because we had to eliminate our past selves. But
exactly.
Going forward with our new selves, let's go ahead and talk about something. You know
what do you want to talk about, huh?
I want to talk about the anime awards. The anime award nominees that we forgot. We didn't even vote.
I voted.
Forgot about these.
I didn't vote.
I voted. Granted, I didn't watch most of it, but I did watch some of it.
No, I mean, I'm kind of ticked off because I remember back in the beginning of January, you brought this up, Cameron. You're like, hey, you know, anime awards are like the nominees to get the voting time comes out in like a week or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it totally went over my head. And then you brought it up like maybe a couple days ago, and I was just like, fuck.
I mean, it starts. The awards are on the 15th, which is a week from now, which is Saturday as well.
Yeah.
So we could stream that if you're interested, Kenny.
Yeah, let's stream that.
What you're doing Saturday. But yeah, I didn't think we should do a podcast on it because none of us really watched most of it. And I don't think many people care about opinions from someone who's never watched something. So
true. Yeah, we don't watch anime.
We don't. I don't even know what anime is, to be honest with you.
Well, let me tell you about
It's
anime of the
supposed to
year.
be a medium, but tell me about anime of the year.
So here are the nominees of anime of the year, right? There's Demon Slayer, Carol and
Mhm.
Tuesday, Mob Psycho
Nice.
100,
Ooh.
Oh Maidens in Your Savage Season,
Huh?
Vinland Saga, and The Promised Neverland.
Okay,
Okay.
all these were pretty good, except
Yeah.
for I don't know what Carol and Tuesday is.
Carol and Tuesday is like a singing anime. It's on
I
Sounds
Netflix.
kind of
actually-
lame.
I have
It's
watched
kinda lame.
all
You
of
shut
these.
your goddamn mouth.
It's a good show, Alan.
It's
You'd
kind of
probably dig
cringy
it.
though. It's
Yeah, at
really
times it's pretty
cringy in the
cringy.
very Disney Channel way, but the music and like a lot of it's just so good. Everything,
I was
the visuals are
surprised by the
pretty good
music.
too. Was that?
I was surprised at the variety of music there was. I thought it was just going to be kind of indie pop
Mhm.
because that's their genre in a way. It's kind of folky, little poppy.
Like
But
the
there's
Taylor
actually a lot
Swift kind of
of
thing.
yeah, in a way. But there's a lot of electronica. There's a lot of there was rap,
There was
R&B.
There was a little opera sprinkled into there.
There's some
That
K-pop.
K-pop, yeah.
It's a good show. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's anime of the year, but it's
Mm-mm.
a really good show.
What would you say was anime of the year? Not talking
Anime
about the
of the year?
nominees. What would you say it
Okay.
was?
This is a really tough one. I don't know if you heard me, but I said I watched all of these,
Mhm.
so I have a good sense of most of these.
Mm.
Oh Maiden of Your Savage Season seems like I think they call it like a jury darling. It's just kind of like
Jury Darling.
I think that's what they say. But it's one of those nominees that the jury really likes, but they know it's not going to win
Oh,
by votes. So they put it in there just to, get some variety in there,
yeah, that makes sense.
get some surprises.
Yeah.
But honestly, well, Carol and Tuesday wouldn't get it. Savage Season wouldn't get it, even though that's a pretty good show. It has a lackluster beginning, but it gets pretty good near the end.
Hmm.
Promised Neverland is interesting because I love the manga, but I think the anime ruins it. I
Oh,
don't
yeah?
like the anime that much.
How to do that?
So the whole thing about the manga for Promised Neverland is that it's really psychological and kind of mind games with the mother of the orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just kind of spoil it here because it's been out a while, but it's basically an orphanage that they raise smart kids to then sell their meat to demons. Because the smarter the kid, the tastier it is. Yeah?
Wait, smarter kids taste better?
Yeah, because their brains are more developed.
But hold on. Now this is the first episode, so it's not a big spoiler. But
This is the first episode, yeah.
the dumb girl got eaten because she was
Who?
dumb.
Emma?
The
Or who are you
little
talking about?
tiny girl,
Oh,
First
the
episode.
first girl.
the first girl that dies.
Yes.
Wasn't she an idiot, and that's why she died?
Yeah, she was doing really bad on her testing,
Yeah.
so they got rid of her
So what do you mean by they need to be smart because they taste better?
because she had no hope of becoming smarter, so they just got rid of her.
Oh, they just
She's
ate her.
kind of a dumbass, Kenny. If you want me to simplify it for you,
I mean,
kind of a
I guess
dumbass.
so. You just can't let the dumbasses live.
Exactly. And the show was more of a thriller than it was psychological. It was more horror horror thriller.
Ah.
And
It gets.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
they ruined one of my favorite characters, which is the second mother who comes in. Who
Huh.
I don't remember her having a doll, and she's more psychotic in the anime. In the manga, she was more of like a mastermind. She was like really smart. And she seemed really dumbed down and just kind of insane and unstable in the anime for maybe just the looks for people like crazy people in anime, I guess.
I'll contest that. I hate crazy people in anime. It's
Oh,
such
yeah.
a lame excuse to have an OP character in your show or
Sure.
in any kind of medium. I hate crazy characters. They're so
Mhm.
dumb.
I
It's
don't
like,
I never understood crazy people.
They're
unless
like the figurative glass
comedic.
cannon character, right? They're the character that gambles everything. But
Can
then,
you explain? Like, give an example?
I can't. What's a good example?
I know I can think of like most of the girls in Kakaguri, which is like the gambling school
Kakegurui.
anime.
Sure.
They're all insane girls, and I don't get it.
The thing that I
You
don't
gotta
like
be a
about the
little
main
crazy.
girl, right? The main girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like her. I haven't seen the show. I've seen like an episode or two. I don't
I like the
her mainly because she acts like she has so much to lose when she really doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that in the sense that she doesn't really care if she loses them.
Mm-hmm.
She's just in it to gamble. If that makes sense.
Sure.
You know? I think gambling's
Yeah,
only cool if you're willing to lose everything. But
Sure.
because she's so nonchalant, or maybe she's so detached from what she has,
She's
it's
just lucky most of the time.
It's
also.
mainly just luck, and it's mainly just, ooh, I'm just going to, psychologically play you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna laugh like a little tiny girl.
And I'll just throw this out there: if you want a good gambling show, watch Kaiji, because that's an excellent show.
You've been saying that for years.
Watch it. Seriously, it's good.
We watched a couple episodes.
We did. We watched. I know we watched. I watched one episode with you guys. That was about it.
Yeah, it's got some weird art style, but I enjoy it. But back to the anime awards, maybe.
Sure. Yeah. Let's go back to the anime awards.
Okay. So my 3 favorites on this list are Demon Slayer, Mob Psycho 100 Season 2, and Vinland Saga. These are really tough for me to choose between because they're all good in different ways. Mob Psycho 100 Season 2 has the most phenomenal animation I've ever seen. Not ever seen, maybe like in a while. But it has some of the most impressive art. And it has a really good arc with Reagan and Mob that I really like. And it kind of builds their character relationship a bit more in there. Demon Slayer has some of the best fighting and some of the best psychological fights, I guess. And they're just really badass and really well animated. What's the not developers? Who's the people who did it? It was
the studio?
Ufotable.
Yeah, Ufotable. Ufotable.
The people who did Fate Stay stuff and Fate Zero, just all the Fate stuff, and just has really good animation as well.
I feel like Demon Slayer probably has the best design out of the entire year. I think
so too. It's getting a lot of flack for being super popular, and
that never makes sense.
Being kind of a typical shonen. Yeah, I mean, it is a typical shonen, but it's just so good because it is a typical shonen.
That's like saying, hey, Dragon Ball Z is popular, it's not worth it. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I think Demon Slayer is worth a check out, even if you are kind of put off by how popular it is and maybe you think it's overhyped, which is fair, but I think it's good. It's enjoyed. Vinland Saga I really like because of the drama. It's very slow paced. Also, the environmental art is so good.
I don't like the main character in Vinland Saga.
Yeah, you don't like Thorfinn?
No.
That's fair because I think Thorfinn gets better as he grows. He's kind of a edgelord in this arc, but you start to love him in the next arc from the manga. It is one of my favorite. I will say this is my favorite manga, Vinland Saga.
Ooh.
So
I'm actually kind of up there with you, Cameron.
So good.
I haven't seen the anime, right? I don't know. I do know what they cover, but I don't know how they cover it. So I don't know if I can stand behind you in the anime department, but the manga, oh my god.
It's so good.
Whew.
I think they did a really good job on this as well.
Yeah? Okay.
Especially if you've already read the manga, I think it's extremely good for those people.
Okay.
But if you go in expecting it's going to be badass and full of fighting and just kind of a shonen kind of show, you're not going to get that.
Sure.
It's mostly about growing up, war, pillaging. It's about some dark themes and just this boy growing up in a war-infested world.
Okay.
And it's a really good show, and I might have to give it to Vinland Saga because of how well done it was made.
Ooh, okay.
And how promising it is.
I think Demon Slayer is better than Vinland Saga, personally.
That's
Yeah?
fine. I think Demon Slayer's a close second.
But do you know what show isn't on the list?
What?
Bro, it's Beastars. Dude, I just watched
Oh,
all of
dude,
Beastars.
Beastars.
Yeah,
It's
we
so
both
good.
we all just started watching it yesterday.
Yeah.
I finished it.
You finished it
Alan
today.
somehow finished it. Like, he went full weeb and just finished it all.
When I look, the thing is, I enjoy media that I can't guess what happens in it
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't read anything similar to it before.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
I like that too.
I get very bored by books that are like very formulaic,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and this story is not formulaic at all. Because there's like 2 to 3 main characters, and they all have different goals and aspirations, but it's all framed under the guise of one main character, but it's not one main character.
Who's the main characters? Is it Antler Boy?
No,
No.
main character is Wolf Boy, Legacy.
Wolf Boy.
Well, I know
but-
main character. You said there's 3 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's Wolf Boy, and then there's Antler Boy,
Okay.
and then there's
Bunny
one
Girl.
more.
That hasn't been shown up for us.
I don't think Bunny Girl is a main character.
Oh, you don't think so? Oh,
No.
okay. Is this main character introduced in the manga? Are you that far?
She's introduced like in the season. Like you just didn't get to her.
No. I've
Actually, you
watched
know
a
what?
bit.
No, I would actually take that back.
Yeah?
I think even though like there's definitely strong supporting characters,
Uh-huh.
but there's only 2 main characters.
Hmm.
Just Wolf Boy and Antler Boy?
Yeah, and you see the thing is, it doesn't. When I read it, it doesn't. It's much like Vinland Saga or like Demon Slayer.
Uh-huh.
That when I'm watching or reading it, it doesn't feel like anime.
Mhm.
You know, like it's a story,
Sure.
and
Ah.
it could be good in any context and any sort of medium, and I would still enjoy it.
You know, I think I'm a little on the opposite end of that spectrum. I only really, really like something if it could only exist as this. Right? So,
Really?
like, if you're talking about, I don't know, a game. Like,
Mm.
Mario could only exist as a game. Right? You can't bring Mario over to a movie. Or
Okay.
any other medium kind of like that. Like a book.
I have.
Not possible.
I'm going to be devil's advocate here,
Yeah?
Kenny.
Yeah?
What about The Witcher?
The Witcher?
It's had as a Netflix series. It's books,
That's one of the
novels.
Witcher,
Game.
one of my favorite games of all time. But
Mhm.
it will never be my favorite game. Because of that reason.
Okay.
Because of that reason.
What's the reason? Just that it has other
Just
mediums?
because it doesn't like it's not defined by a single medium, I guess.
Okay.
Like I really hinge on that anchor, you know?
Interesting.
Like something like Pokemon, you know, you love Pokemon, but it exists across multiple mediums, and that's kind of
For
annoying
sure.
to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just how I'm wired.
It's just because you don't like seeing it all the time, in a way.
I don't like seeing it as
Or
something
changed.
different,
Okay.
right? I like to watch things evolve, but I don't like to see things hop around.
Sure. Is it because like you create this one vision about it yourself, and then there's multiple other visions kind of corrupting that one?
No, it's not that, because I like sharing visions. It's just having
Okay.
one specific idea and then having someone craft their own interpretation of that idea. It's just
Okay.
that once that idea starts changing around, everything starts becoming convoluted. This sounds way too goddamn abstract. I don't know if anybody's following what I'm saying.
I'm not, but that's fine. I mean, I
Fine.
do get it. I understand it a wee bit.
Okay. On the the topic of weeb nature, what are your guys' opinions on virtual YouTubers?
Oh boy, you've been into this lately.
Oh man, it's just recently too. It's like this past week. That's my past week. That's what I wanted to talk about. Virtual YouTubers.
Jeez.
Why?
Because I've just fell down this rabbit hole. Ever since there was like a YouTube, like over the past maybe 2 months or so, I
Mhm.
started advocating these virtual YouTubers every single time I open up the YouTube's main page.
Oh,
and I was just like, oh, okay, let's bring it up. Let's see what it is. You know, I like Kizuna Ai. I haven't watched Kizuna Ai in a bit.
That's like the only one I know.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
What?
I don't either.
I don't
get
I
it. Do, but
it's literally no different than just watching your average streamer, except instead of seeing a person, you see a little anime cartoon character.
They're just role playing as a
I don't like role playing.
Girl. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's not even really role playing to a degree.
I mean, they put on a voice.
Sure, they put on a voice, but it's a lot more honest than you might think. You know, there's so much character that's just hinged on their personality rather than their character concept. Right? Okay. The only appeal to having that 2D anime put on there is just because it makes them look cute, and they can get different outfits and such.
Mm-hmm. And people like cute things.
Yeah, that's literally it. Other than that, each individual streamer is just hinges on them and their personality.
Okay. I remember when you mentioned this like a couple days ago, and I looked it up because I totally forgot what that meant.
Uh-huh.
And it brought up Watch Mojo on the best the best virtual YouTubers.
Best virtual YouTubers on Watch
Mojo? And it was introduced by Watch Mojo's very own virtual YouTuber.
I gotta look this up. Who is this Watch Mojo virtual YouTuber?
What the fuck are you talking about? Watch
Mojo has another channel. They have like 50 million channels.
They do.
But there's one for Japanese. It's like Japan Mojo something.
Japan Mojo.
It's something like that.
Is it Mojo Jojo?
Is it Watch Mojo Japan?
Is that it? Maybe that's it. I thought it was different, but
I mean, I don't see this character you're telling me. Oh wait, is it like a?
It's like a blue-haired girl.
Blue-haired girl and a pink-haired girl.
Yes.
Oh, they look like little children.
Yes.
Oh.
And they're like, if you go to the page, they're only in like 2 of their videos. The rest are just copy and paste videos from their other channels, but subbed in Japanese. Which is very weird because it's like in English. They don't have Japanese speakers. They just sub their own videos and put it on that channel.
I mean, I guess it's fine. It's fine. That's how they want to do it. It's fine.
I guess.
I have no biggies.
They're mass monetizing though, which isn't that good.
Is it not that good?
I mean, if you're recycling content to like 50 other channels, I don't know how many channels they have, but
I do have a quick question about. Well, not Watch Mojo because I don't really give a shit about Watch Mojo.
Sure, I mean I don't either.
But isn't the whole point of a virtual YouTuber just to be like a what's it called? Like an idol, but like in the YouTube sphere?
Not really, as much as an idol as someone who has a lot of subscribers. You know, like people like Markiplier, right? People care about Markiplier's personal life. I mean, that's about it, you know?
Kind of weird.
It's not weird at all, I don't think. It's literally just someone you like, and you follow them, and you subscribe to them. You know, say it's someone that you follow on YouTube. You know, if something happened in their personal life, you'd probably be pretty concerned, right? Sure. It's like it's not anything weird, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't find it weird. I just whenever I watch them, they don't seem genuine enough for me, and it borders on kind of a little cringe.
Yeah,
like it seems fake. And it just feels uncomfortable to watch in a way. Because if someone looked over my shoulder and saw that, I knew I would get questioned.
Well, that's like saying, oh, I'm watching anime. What if someone looks over my shoulder? And
I'm the same way. Anime's cringy too, but I watch it.
You're just selective. I get it.
I'm just very selective.
You know, at least you're not like a certain friend here who, never mind.
Excuse you?
Yeah, I'm excused.
Okay.
But you know, it's just I guess my love of anime has just crossed over to YouTube, I guess. I think
slowly bordering on realism.
Maybe not so much realism. Actually,
like
One thing that does bug me about virtual YouTubers is that, well, not about them, is their fan base of how, well, maybe not their direct fan base, more so the American fan base, is that they're
You
so
mean
dead
stans?
set. No,
You mean
they're so dead set about finding the identity of each person.
Oh
Yeah.
It's only the English people.
Yeah, dude. American fans are fucked up, and
They like
American
ruining
fans are the
things for
only
some reason.
American fans are the only stans I've ever seen. Like they love K-pop people, and they
Yeah.
love ruining the fandom. It's like, okay, cool.
It's
I
so
don't-
weird.
I don't get it, dude. Like, what makes you become so obsessed with a group of people that you really have to ruin their lives
Mhm.
and everybody else's lives?
It's like this, you know. This is my reasoning. It's if you see someone putting on an act or something, and this is if you see someone putting on an act, you automatically kind of dislike them because you feel like they're not being honest.
Mhm.
Which is exactly Cameron's reason why he doesn't like virtual YouTubers.
Yeah, it's like I like it when something is either completely fictional and when something is completely real. This is in between, and it's clashing with me because it's a real person trying to be something they're not, and it's kind of weird. And I know they're trying to like act, but it's usually pretty good acting, but it's also in Japanese, so I don't understand it as well. So that helps, I guess. But it's just
that makes sense.
I'd rather watch a real person play a game rather than a fictional character.
Yeah, I'm more attached to the. I get why virtual YouTubers kind of do it. It's first of all to protect their identities because their fans are absolutely rabid.
True, yeah. That's a fair point.
That's the only point I really have towards them. But
like you don't like it when they put on a voice.
No, but I understand that as well. It's the same concept, basically.
They're trying to sell their entertainment, so
Yeah,
I guess that's how they're doing it.
That's how they do it.
Without having to play a game with no face cam, I guess.
That's kind of like what we do, except Cameron's not shy about putting his face out there.
I'm not. I do put my face out there. I think there's only images of me out there, honestly.
Yeah. You know, I do it too, Cameron. I would do it too. I'd do it right there with you. I'd sit right next to you and do a face reveal. We should do a face reveal. Except Alan and Connor is too much of a coward to do so.
Well, Connor is.
Connor's definitely.
Alan.
I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Why not?
Okay, Alan won't.
No.
All right, fine.
Is there a reason? Like,
no, I just don't feel comfortable doing it.
Okay.
Is it for like the same reason with like the virtual YouTubers? Like,
well, yeah, but also like
identity.
I just don't want people online to know what I look like.
Sure.
Huh? I guess that's fair.
To be fair.
Kind of assholes.
I'd rather not do face cams, but I don't care if my face is revealed. Honestly, I just think stuff looks better without a face cam.
I guess so. Does it?
Big giant square.
Yeah. It seems off-putting. I guess if you have a green screen, it's a little better.
But then that's kind of curious, right? I think people in general are so attracted to faces.
Yeah,
even if you look ugly.
Like, honestly, Cameron, if you look at trends on YouTube, you'll notice that a lot of people have been putting their face on
yeah. It's just faces.
Completely know.
That's
Why?
the secret. That's the key. That's the weapon.
It's because it makes it more personable.
Yeah. Also, people like attractive people.
Yeah, also true.
And that's kind of what gets most people popular. Or if they look unique, or I guess maybe similar to maybe their friends, someone they would hang out with. I don't know.
I guess so. You know, I think that's part of the reason why I like someone like what's his name? The Hot Wings guy.
Sean Evans?
Sean Evans? I was about to say Sean Moore. Sean Evans? He looks like a guy down the street.
Oh, right.
Like, there's nothing really unique about how he looks other than he just looks like some guy that's kind of friendly.
Sure. He looks nice.
But I can just watch Hot Wings interviews so easily just because of how like well he presents them and how
he's so personable.
He is. And I barely know a single thing about him.
You didn't even know his name.
Yeah, I didn't even know his name.
I mean, like, what other things can we do to get popular, I guess? If we do face cam, what else is big, Alan? I know you're into this.
What else is big? Oh, you mean on thumbnails?
Just like on what most popular YouTubers do. What's a common trend that you see?
Capitalization, punctuation, big circles, red arrows, shocked faces. They put different words in the thumbnails themselves.
Yes.
To complete the idea.
I see that a lot.
Let me think about this.
They do a lot of sound effects too.
Sometimes they put memes in the thumbnail to make it more actual attractive to people and then think it's funny. Sometimes they just use all lowercase letters instead. No capitalization. Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
It's just it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that can go into it. And I've been looking and I've been learning.
Yeah, I've seen you've been posting videos on our channel and they've been like all caps titles and stuff like that. I'm calling you out, Alan.
Oh man, oh no.
I'm calling you out.
Hey, at least I've been putting out videos.
Oh!
You're right. I'm so sorry. I'm working on it.
How long have you been working on that Pokemon video though?
I would say about 10 hours total.
No. He doesn't want to know how much time
like when did you guys record? Yeah.
2 months maybe?
2 months ago, really?
Maybe a month and a half. What do you think, Alan?
I would say about a month and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just I've been trying to make it good and it's hard making things good when it's like true. I mean, it's just that period. It's hard making things good.
You know what?
I don't want
to catch me up about last night when we were hanging out though. It's I feel like we had this conversation about I think it was something about having too much free time to the point where you get tired.
Yeah.
Or maybe like was that the conversation we had?
I think it was like someone brought up that they just don't like things anymore. They can't get into things as easily as they used to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought about something completely different.
Maybe that could have been another conversation.
True. But I was more on the path thinking that I think I've been having these weird spikes of energy recently where when I realize that I'm busy, I start getting more energy as like a more like positive energy to like compensate for myself being busy.
Sure. Are you talking like school wise?
School like and also things that I do at home too. So like something like editing, right? Like I think 2 maybe 3 weeks ago, I hated editing, but then once I started getting busy outside of editing, when I came back home, like I would always be like, okay, gotta get editing. I gotta start editing. Like it was just automatic, and I was just so energized about it.
Oh, okay.
There's just something weird in my life. It's like a switch that just goes on and off all the goddamn time, and it's just like a cycle. Because I can guarantee you, next week I will regret editing.
What do you mean regret?
Not regret, but it will feel like dread.
Oh, when you go back to editing?
It'll feel like swallowing a pill.
Sure, yeah. I'm kind of the same way. I've been getting in good bursts of editing, though. I usually work for 3 hours once I start. I just need to find the energy to actually open up Sony Vegas and actually start editing. But I always get distracted by something, and I don't know. I have issues.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I get distracted by virtual YouTubers. It's fine.
A little bit too much.
No, not a bit too much. It's a new thing. It's not enough. Let me tell you. Although I am getting to the point where I will literally just, if someone's streaming, if it's a virtual YouTuber I like and they're streaming, I won't have any context or clue what they're saying. I'll just put them on to have their voice in the background. Oh, man.
That's right. Because there's no subs on.
Yeah, there's no subs. I need to learn Japanese
so you could enjoy your virtual streamers.
So I can enjoy my virtual YouTuber streamers. I don't even want it. I don't even want to learn Japanese to go to Japan or learn anime or anything. I just want to
learn anime.
Learn anime. How do you learn? Well, you learn by weebing it up next week on
the Anime Awards.
And also, we are all recovering from beers.
Sure.
You know, when I woke up at 8 o'clock today, right? And I was like, man, I think I should wake up Cameron and tell him to lock his house before I leave. But then I was like,
Yeah.
Alan's right there. I'll just tell Alan
Yes.
that I'm leaving. And
Yeah, 'cause
hopefully
he was upstairs on the futon.
Yeah, he was upstairs on the futon. I was just like, "Hey, Alan. Hey, baby. Good. I'm leaving." And then Alan just shook my hand, and then I left. I was like, "Okay."
Do you have any memory of this, Alan?
No.
You don't remember shaking my hand? You like stuck out your hand to me, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay, sleepy." Oh, you know what I should do?
Did you say goodbye to me?
Yeah, I did.
Maybe. I thought that was a dream.
Oh, you thought it was a dream?
Do you dream about Kenny regularly?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. You don't need to know.
I'll keep that a secret.
I did have a dream about you guys like 2-3 nights ago. I don't remember what it was, but
What
I
was
did.
it? Concoct a story that you think would be.
What was the genre?
So
Slice of life?
It was slice of life, and we all went to Panera Bed. Even though I've never been inside of a
Panera Bed. Is this an alternate universe where they sell mattresses instead of soups and breads?
Yeah. So in this Panera Bed Bath and Beyond, they
there's more. There's beyond the soup, bread, and beds.
They offer bed and baths, but then beyond that they offer soups and breads.
Okay.
I hate myself. Let's end it. Oh God, I'm done. I can't continue.
Oh, I enjoyed that. Okay.
All right, this podcast was brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.